You're watching KCAL TV, Los Angeles, California 9.
Last night at the Boston Garden, despite a strong performance by James Worthy and A.C. Green, the Lakers' 9-game winning streak came to an end. Tonight, they face the injury-plagued 76ers, playing without the great one, Charles Barkley. It's the Lakers and the Sixers next. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the air. Exciting NBA action is brought to you by Toyota and their quality line of 1992 cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. By Great Western's family of companies, $40 billion in assets, 100 years strong. Great Western will always be there. By Miller Genuine Draft, cold filtered for real draft taste. So get out of the old, get into the cold. By the California Lottery, another reason life's more fun in California. By Taco Bell, try all the delicious items on their 3 great value menus and make a run for the border. By Valvoline, celebrating 125 years of quality. People who know use Valvoline. And by Circuit City, where service is state of the art. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Spectrum, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Hello again, everybody. Along with Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers come into another road game, and tonight they know that they lost a game in Boston. Their 9-game winning streak has gone down, and they're going to try to start a new one right here at the Spectrum. I believe that it's going to be a very interesting basketball game. Lakers are always hard-pressed to win here. In fact, they have lost here each of the last 2 years and won both of the games that they played at the Great Western Forum. The crowd will be 18,000. I think it's going to be tough, though, for both clubs because it's back-to-back and they both had to travel.
Yeah, back-to-back. Both teams had to travel, but that's the NBA.
Defensive plays. In the backcourt, a former 76er, Sedale Treat, West Virginia Tech, 6'2", 178. At the other guard, Byron Scott, Arizona State, 6'4", 198, ninth year. Sam Perkins is introduced, 6'9", 245, 30 years of age, 8th year. James Worthy, 6'9", 230, 10th year, North Carolina. And he'll play both forward and center. We'll list him at center. Jack Haley, UCLA, 6'10", 245. His first start ever as a Laker. He started 12 games last year at New Jersey. The head coach is Mike Dunleavy in his second year. Billy Burtka, Randy Funn, and Jimmy Ion are the assistants, and Gary Vitti is the trainer. In the backcourt, Johnny Dawkins, returning after a year's absence. Played only 4 games last year before he tore up a knee. 6'2", 165 from Duke, 6th year. At the other guard, Hersey Hawkins from Bradley, 6'3", 190, his 4th year. In the middle, from North Carolina State, Charles Shackelford, 6'10", 225, 25 years of age. Up front, Ron Anderson, University of California, Santa Barbara, and Fresno State, 6'7", 215. And at the other forward, Armand Gilliam, UNLV, 6'9", 245, 27 years of age. A Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania lad. The head coach, Jimmy Lynam, in his 5th year here, his 7th in the league. Fred Carter and Buzz Brahman are the assistants, and Tony Harris is the assistant. Bernie Fryer, Dick Bavetta, and Bill Sarr, all of them really veteran men. Ball to go up. Shackelford against Perkins, who will jump instead of Haley. Tips the ball, and it goes to Byron Scott, and the Lakers alone at the start the 4th quarter. In their purple uniforms on the simulcast. Sedale Treat with the ball against Johnny Dawkins. A couple of quick ones. Out in front to Byron, they take it to Worthy. One bounce dribble, 17-footer by James is good. That's just the way he opened the game last night. He had 18 points in the first half. And wound up with, I think, 27. 2-0, the Lakers are in front. Huntington Beach gives the ball to Treat, and Treat in the front court, yo-yoing up and down like it's on the end of a string. Now Treat at the 3-point line. Bounce in low to Perkins. Perkins against Gilliam. A couple of power men. Perkins' hook shot of 5 is good. Nice left-hand hook, Stu.
Yeah, very nice left-hand hook. And if he read that right, he also knows he has the drop step available again.
4-0 is the score. Worthy holds it up. He's guarded by Ron Anderson. Worthy backs Anderson in. Worthy will bring it out to Threet, and Threet, three-point country to Haley. What's he doing out there? Now the ball to Scott. 18-footer by Byron. That's good, and the Lakers can't miss. They're 3 for 3.
Well, the 3 shots they've gotten so far have been excellent shots. They should knock those down.
High percentage, yep. That was good movement of the ball to get that position for Byron. Now we've got Dawkins with it. Dawkins and Hawkins. Toughest I ever had was Wetzel and Hetzel. They made my tongue a pretzel. Here's the ball. Dribble drive. Nice play underneath. Goes Hersey Hawkins. Puts it up and missed it. The rebound is off to Jack Haley. Haley gives the ball to Sedale Threet. Threet with the ball in the front court to Worthy at the base. He's got an open 17-footer, and he hits that. And the Lakers are on fire. 4 for 4. We've played 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Score 8-0. They ought to take it. They do take a timeout. 20-second timeout. 20-second timeout. We'll be back in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Charles Barkley sitting on the bench in civilians. He has the injured ribs. He's averaging 24 points, leading the league in field goal percentage at 67%.
Dribble drive in deep goes Dawkins. Brings it out in front to Gilliam. 17-footer will be short. It did hit the rim. It wasn't an air ball, but it comes down to Haley. Haley playing well. The ball to Perkins in the front court. Haley in the rebound department with 3 already in 2.5 minutes. Now we got the ball to Sedale Threet. Nothing for 4 shooting for Philadelphia. The Lakers are 4 for 4. The ball to Byron, fumbles it over his shoulder. Goes to get it and gives the ball to Worthy. Cutting under the basket is Haley. By Shackelford. They got a fire to beat the 24. Air ball by Worthy from 24 feet. Ball taken out of the air by Shackelford. He gives the ball to Dawkins. Dawkins stopped 20 feet out. They're due to get one. He missed it. They're nothing for 5. And the rebound is the 4th of the game for Haley.
He's played very well in this 2 minutes he's been out there so far.
Right under control. That's what the coach was hoping that a starting job would do for him. We'll see Eldon Campbell tonight considerably. Threet from 20 feet out fires. It's no good. The rebound is off, and the Lakers are human after all. The rebound comes to Dawkins. Dawkins front court. Give to Gilliam. He's underneath. Reverse layup is beautiful. That's a nice shot.
Well, that's one way to stop your cold shooting. Get a layup.
8-2 the score. Up and bounces right back like he's doing now, dribbling the ball. He's at the top of the game. Brings to Byron. Turn, shoot. 18-footer. He's 2 for 2. And the Los Angeles Lakers are 5 for 7. It's 10-2. Paul Evans is our statistician. Dawkins giving it out to Hawkins. Hawkins takes it in low to Gilliam. Backing in. Turn. Shoot. Underneath. Left-hand layup is good. He earned that one.
Yeah, and that's where he's tough. Well, you let him muscle himself in there. He has good range there.
In his 7th year of NBA competition, he was with the Clippers a couple of years. Now the ball out in front to Haley. Takes it over the far side to Threet. Threet into Worthy. Worthy operating in front of his bench. Turns. 8-foot jumper on the way. Good. Worthy is 3 for 4. The only one he missed is the 24-footer that he had to throw up in a hurry because of the 24-second clock. Gilliam. 20-foot jumper on the way. No good. The rebound is to Worthy. Worthy give the ball to Sedale Threet. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Make it 4-on-4. Bounce pass out in front of Byron. Byron to the dribble. To the base. Stop. 16-footer, and the Lakers are really shooting well. Byron has made 3 out of 4 like Worthy has. And the Lakers lead by 10. Dribble drive comes in deep. Brings it out in front to Gilliam. 18 feet straight out. Now the ball back to Dawkins with 10 in the 24. 6:20 in the first quarter game clock. Dawkins to the base. 17-foot jumper. No good. The rebound tipped by Shackelford. He tries to save it. Does. And made a great save. Throws to midcourt where Hawkins has it. Gives to Dawkins, and they hit a 2-pointer. That's what that save will do for you.
That's right. That was good hustle play by Shackelford, and Johnny Dawkins really lighting the ball up right now. He's shooting it. He's not shooting a high percentage, but he's showing that he's going to shoot and shoot until he gets it right.
Here's the 14-6. Here's Worthy turning in the base. 17-footer hits the side of the board. Comes down. It's a free ball, and Dawkins just got it. The little left-hander's out of the backcourt, dribbling right-handed. Now the ball over to Hawkins. Good 3-point shooter, and he missed it. The rebound is off to Gilliam underneath. He turns, brings it out to Dawkins. He takes to Anderson, and Ron hits one. They're starting to hit now.
Well, that time, though, again, there was no Laker within 10 feet of Ron Anderson. They did not match up well.
Byron doesn't like that shot. Gives to Worthy. He likes a 3. It's on the way and going to miss a mile. The rebound is over and taken by Gilliam. Gilliam gives the ball to Johnny Dawkins. Dawkins with the ball in the front court. Dawkins looks, gives to Anderson. He fakes, loses Worthy. Down the middle, stops. 10-foot jumper, good. Nice fake, and Worthy's coming out of the popcorn machine with butter and salt all over it.
That's what happens when you just catch the basketball and immediately look at the basket. You become an offensive threat.
It's tough to breathe with. Now the ball over to the far side. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Boy, I'll tell you, Hawkins put it up from distance and didn't get it. It's 14-10. Sedale Threet with the ball. Threet lobs it into Worthy. Touch pass back to Threet for the 20-foot jumper. That's no good. Rebound to Haley underneath. Put it up and in. Nice play. If he didn't get away with a push-off.
I think he got away with a little bit of a push, but he did it with his body and not his arms, and that's what knocked the officials off balance.
That's his first shot of the game. They are. With the ball, Dawkins. Dawkins dribble drive. Brings it out in front to Armand Gilliam. Armand came into the league with Phoenix. Baseline pass goes back to Gilliam. He comes in low, shoots an 8-foot jumper and scores. Nice shot over Haley. He is 3 out of 4, Gilliam. And they're within 2 after trailing by 10. They've outscored the Lakers in this run 10-2. Now we got the ball in the attack zone into Perkins. Perkins double team. Got a man open. That's Reid. He's got to take those shots. He throws the ball away. Knocked down by Hawkins. They get it back to Hawkins. He goes under and misses. The rebound is tipped in, but yep, they're going to allow it. I'll bet you anything you want to bet that ball was on the rim when he touched it. Timeout the Lakers, and the Lakers are asking for offensive interference, which they should have. And if we got a replay, I'll show you about it later on. This is the Lakers Basketball Network, Stu. 3 minutes.
This is a game of runs. The Lakers had theirs, and now it's the Sixers.
The Lakers have made only one of their last 7 field goals. Full court pressure defensively. The ball to Haley. Haley gives it to 3. Bad pass, out of bounds.
Well, a couple of things there. They threw the trap on the Lakers, and I think caught them a little bit by surprise. But you want to make sure you have at least 2 ball handlers back to try to beat the trap. That time they only had 1.
The Lakers have already got 4 turnovers. They only average 13 a game. Now with the ball, Dawkins, and they can take the lead for the first time. And here's a guy to get it. Anderson, a good outside shooter. He got it from 20 feet. He's made his last 3 shots after missing his first. And the Lakers are behind 18-16 after leading 14-4. Remember, at Boston. Now we got the ball to Sedale, screened by Perkins. Sedale around it, brings to A.C. Green. A.C. standing on the 3-point line, goes to a 2-bounce dribble and shoots a 20-footer. Good shot. A.C. his first shot.
The Lakers are going to really be restricted now to outside shots. Manute Bol's in the game, and when he comes in, you go to the perimeter.
Jerry Tarkanian's man. Now the ball out in front to Dawkins. He has it knocked loose. There's the guy stealing it. Sedale Street. I tell you, there's nobody in the league steals it any better than he does. Wow, is he quick. Hand and foot. I liken him to the great days of Ali when he was a fighter.
Talk about Sedale 3. Johnny Dawkins had the ball, tried to go up, and out of nowhere, he flicks his hand out there, knocks the ball free. He's going down the other way for an easy deuce, and Johnny Dawkins is wondering how he got the ball.
Perkins on the bench. 2 starters. Now we got Scott with the ball. Screened by Haley on a pick and roll. Scott keeps it. Comes back the other way. Stops. Gives the ball on a pick and roll to Haley. He's underneath and scores.
Oh! Nice
play. He should have used the backboard, but he didn't.
But because he didn't, that's the only reason he scored, because Manute thought he was going to use the backboard.
22-20. Here's the ball to Anderson. Bounces it off the Manute Bowl at the baseline. A favorite with the crowd wherever he's played, and that's a lot of places. Gilliam from the elbow, the corner of the key. And it's 10 points for Gilliam. 22-22. And Johnny Dawkins, what's he going to do with it? Sedale says, come in here. I'll take it from you.
This is a tough situation to be in, though.
Here's Dawkins. He's going to take the shot himself. Nope, give to Anderson. 1 second. He got it off, but it won't go. The rebound is to AC in the quarter's over. At the end of 1, nothing proved. The Lakers proved that they can score early, and the Sixers proved they could score late. The Lakers led 14-4. Now we're at 22 all on the Lakers Basketball Network. In low. He's guarded by A.C. Green. Out to Gilliam. Gilliam down the middle. Didn't travel. Gives the ball to Dawkins. 3 on the clock. 2 on the clock. 1 on the clock. He got it off, I guess. Shot no good. The rebound is off. Bowl. Slam dunk.
Any shot that's missed because of his size, and I mean his height, not really his size, he's going to have an excellent opportunity for an offensive rebound if you switch.
I know some guys 6'11" can't get a rebound unless it's mailed to him. Here's the ball given to Eldon Campbell. His 10-foot jumper, no good. The rebound tip. Oh, what a play by A.C. Green. A left-hand, off-hand tip-in. What's a great shot. 24 all. The quarterback, they lost him for all of last season. Played the first 4 games, and that was it. Jump shot, put up from distance, and put in nicely in there. The man that made it was Brian Oliver from Georgia Tech. 6'4", second-year man, 210 pounds.
His size, his height, he gets to a lot of balls.
I'll tell you. Here's a lob underneath to the wrong team. Worthy threw it away. He threw it to Dawkins. Coming down on a fast break, they feed to Oliver. Oliver takes it cross court. That's a heck of a pass. Anderson drills it. A 20-footer. Outstanding play by Oliver.
I was wondering where that ball was going, but Oliver knew exactly where it was going.
He sure did. 28-24. That was a Magic Johnson pass. The Lakers are down by their biggest deficit. The ball to Teagle, 17 feet out. He hits one. Terry Teagle.
You wonder why the Lakers haven't shot many free throws. The bulk of their scoring and the bulk of their shots are from 20 feet.
It in low to Gilliam. Out of front once more to Dawkins. Dawkins at the baseline. Oliver dribble drive around his man Teagle. Stop him, makes a 17-footer. And I'll tell you, this guy has looked good since coming on. 4 points and a great assist. And the Lakers trail by 4. The pass goes into James Worthy. Worthy looking underneath the basket. They cannot get the ball to Green. Worthy dribbling. Worthy's got to go to the hole, too. Not shoot the outside shot. Worthy holds it up and gives to Teagle. He's alone. He sets. He fires. He gets from 18 feet right.
Again, like you said, from 18 feet.
Yeah, 30-28. Tony Smith will be in for the Lakers when it's dead. Be interesting to see who he comes in for. The ball out in front to Oliver. In low to Gilliam. He turns, shoots over, and scores over Campbell with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, but he's good at that move. He's a right-handed player, but he shoots a real nice and soft left-handed jump hook.
And he gives you a nice little body shove. Tony Smith, who's playing the point guard position. Out in front to Green. Back to Smith. Smith into James Worthy. Give and go to Smith. He's underneath. He puts it up and missed. Slam dunk. Teagle. Great play. Boy, he can sky.
He really did. He did an excellent job of following the flight of the ball and getting inside of Manute Bol.
And are behind. Here's the ball to Anderson. He's a good outside shooter. He doesn't have to prove it every time, but he did.
Well, that's his forte right there, shooting the jump shot. You have to make sure you make him go to the hole.
He is averaging 14 points a game, usually off the bench. Dribble drive Worthy, go to the basket and score. That's what he's got to do. His outside shooting is decent, but certainly his strength is inside. They haven't tried a free throw, have they? With the ball in the front court, it's out in front to Oliver. He takes it over to Anderson, drives on Worthy, comes underneath, puts it up and scores. Now, Worthy got beat, true, but there were 2 guys back there to help out, and they didn't get the job done because they didn't switch quickly enough. Would you? The ball is into Teagle against Oliver. Teagle turns to the base, shoots 16-footer on the way, no. Rebound to A.C. Green. A.C. holds it up. A.C. has it knocked loose and picked up by Teagle. 20 on the 24. Teagle dribble drive. Bounce past the ball to Campbell. He throws up a little hook over Bol and scores. A nice little hook.
That was a nice shot because Manute was right there waiting, but he just couldn't get off the floor quick enough.
37-34. The Los Angeles Lakers are behind. And with the ball, we have got Mays. M-A-Y-E-S. He drives on Smith, stops, gives it out in front to Williams, and Williams 30 feet straight out, clears the ball off to Oliver, who made an auspicious debut in this ball game when he came on. Like this, dribble drive down the middle, all the way, put it up and in. Like that exactly.
Well, I tell you, Brian Oliver has looked very, very good since coming in.
39-34. The Lakers trail by 5 again. He's made all 3 shots. That'll make you look pretty good. Now the ball in low to Worthy against Anderson. James can go to the hole on him anytime he wants. Bol is there to double team, so the ball goes underneath. Nice play. Good recognition by Worthy. As soon as Bol came over, he knew that Eldon was open. There's the ball stolen by the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the ball to the baseline to Green. Green underneath the Teagle. Puts it up. Goaltending.
Hit the glass.
As soon as it's banked, you cannot touch it. And he's mad, Bol is, so he must not know that rule. He should, as many shots as he's blocked. As soon as it hits the glass, you can't touch it. Handstand. He's guarded by Smith. Bounce the ball in low to Jason Williams. He turns. He throws it up. It'll count if it goes. It didn't. The foul will be called on Smith, double teaming.
Well, when you come over to double team like that, you've really done your job when you make the defender or the offensive player pick up the ball. But that time, Tony reached in. And like coaches will teach you, most of the time when you reach, you're going to get a foul.
Retta. Becky Solomon is our floor supervisor here. And Brian Taylor. The ball is in to A.C. Green. The Lakers are down by 1. Smith still playing the point guard. He's got the ball yo-yoing up and down. Now the ball over to Worthy. Dribble. Still dribbling the ball. Still an opportunity to drive if he wants to. Backing in to be double teamed. Shoots an outside shot and hits a 17-foot tough shot for his 10th point. That was really tough.
Well, he turned away from the double team and made a tough.
41-40 is the score. The Lakers regain the lead. To Perkins. Perkins backing in. Turn. Left-hand 15-footer. Won't go down. The rebound is off. Volleyball nicely by Anderson to Dawkins. Dawkins back to Anderson. There's that favorite 20-footer of his that he missed once. And the rebound is off and taken by Gilliam. Bounce along the baseline. Anderson. That's a 2-pointer, and he got it. Standing on the 3-point line. He's got 14 points, 8 in the quarter. And he's made 7 out of 12 shots, most of them outside.
Yeah, but that's his thing. You shoot the ball for the perimeter, and it's nice when you have the green light.
Dawkins looks for the cutting Hawkins, who comes around the screen on the curl. Worthy's got him. Hawkins to the dribble, double team, stop, 15-foot jumper is a good shot. And boy, Street really came close to a steal.
He was about a half-inch away from taking it the distance himself.
45-45. And Sedale with the ball. Sedale's 3-point cut. Gives to Perkins. Left-hand 20-footer. His second field goal rips the net. He's got 8 points. And it's 47-45, the Lakers. Hawkins handling from Dawkins. And that's something. 2 Olympic players are out of this game, Magic and Barkley. Here's the ball for 3 points, they say. He was behind the line. Dawkins. The little guy, Dawkins, knocks it home. That's the 11th one he's made in 29 tries. That's a very respectable shooting percentage. 36%. 48-47. Perkins down the middle. Looks left-hand hook. Hey, he heard Chick talking about his field goals. He said, I'll get more than 4 tonight, Chick. And he makes 2 in a row.
Also heard us talk about going inside.
Yeah, 49-48. Hawkins driving to the base. They're covering him well, but they're not covering Gilliam. They give him the ball, and he missed the shot, and the rebound is to Worthy, and Worthy now with 4 rebounds. 26 seconds left. The 24-second clock is about 4 seconds ahead of the game clock, so we'll watch the 24. It's at 14. Ball into Perkins, taking advantage of the second-year man, Williams, underneath the street, and he makes a little hook shot, avoiding the defense of Gilliam. Nice play. Lakers by 3. They jumped out in front in this game, 14-4, but you know the NBA. You don't keep leads. Here's a dribble drive by Dawkins down the middle. 7 seconds left. Street's all over him. Dawkins tries to elude Street. He can't yet. Now the ball out in front with 2. A jump shot for 3. No good by Hawkins. The half's over. Boy, that was good defense by Street, wasn't it?
Very, very good. I mean, you don't understand how hard, I mean, you may understand it, how hard it is to play defense on those guards with that kind of quickness one-on-one, and Sedale does it well.
All right, here at halftime now, KCAL Channel 9 returns to its studio for some updates. The rest of our radio and television networks will see and hear an interview with Stu and Armand Gilliam. The Lakers outscore them 17-9 in the last 5 minutes and 49 seconds on the Lakers Basketball Network. Sedale Street front court, bounced the ball to James Worthy. Lakers got out in front of the ball game 14-4, then got outscored 14-2 in a run. And fell behind by 5. Pass in low to Worthy. He throws it away, but it bounces off the hands of Shackelford, and Worthy gets it back to Perkins for a 3, and he got it. 27-footer. Nice shot by Sam. His 4th make in 15 tries this year, and the Lakers lead by 6 on his first starting assignment ever for the Lakers. Dawkins with the ball. Dawkins gets the screen on a pick and roll, gives it back to Gilliam. Good jump switch by Haley. Great play, and Gilliam drives down the middle and scores. But Haley made an outstanding play, made him alter his shot. 54-50. The Lakers are in front. And we got Sedale Street with the ball. Sedale gives it to the high post, and that's Perkins. Perkins looks for Worthy, another North Carolinian. Holds it at the 3-point line and takes it over to Sedale with 10 on the 24. Sedale with 9 on the 24. 8, 7. Now Sedale's going to have to give it to somebody who wants to shoot it. 4 on the 24. And Sedale hits a 23-foot shot straight away. He doesn't shoot much.
He doesn't shoot much, but he's very effective. That's why I said earlier he might have to start thinking about a little bit more offense.
By shot, since there were 6 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. He hadn't had a field goal.
That won't get
attempt. No. Ball into Gilliam.
He's got to shoot.
Gilliam dribbling the ball. Gilliam turns underneath, throws it over Perkins and scores. They'd love to get Perkins with his 3rd foul.
They're trying to.
56-52. Susan Stratton directing for Channel 9 and producing. Frank Pollock for radio. The ball into Scott. Scott passes the base to Worthy. 1 bounce dribble. 15-footer's good. Nice shot.
Nice decision by Byron, too.
Yes, it was. Perkins has 13 points, and Worthy has 12. Now, here's the guy that's going to get hot. He has to get hot for them to win. Baseline pass to Anderson. His 20-footer no good. The rebound is to Worthy, and Worthy now with 6 rebounds. Now the ball to 3. 3 turns on the afterburner. Stops for the 20-footer. He hits 2 in a row. That's why we keep saying he's got to take the shot. Timeout.
Yeah, he's such an excellent shooter, and he makes good decisions. He doesn't force up bad shots. So when you have those ingredients working, you have a pretty good offensive player working for you. And Sedale can do that on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Street out above the 3-point line. Street goes over to the far of the southern sideline. Screened by Perkins. Street around it. He's got the shot he wants, a 20-footer, and he drills it. He's hit 3 in a row. And in the ball game, he's shooting very well for the entire evening. 62-52. He's 5 out of 8 from the floor. Yo-yoing up and down, and Manute Bowles starts to unfold along the sideline. 7 feet and 7 inches. He'll be in. Ball into Perkins. Perkins against Gilliam. Turn, left hand 8-footer. That's good. Gilliam's got no chance to guard him alone.
That's why they should go inside to him.
Absolutely.
And take advantage of that situation. And 124.
Shackelford goes out of the game. He's not been a factor at all. He's got those very sore teeth. They had to rush him to a hospital from the game last night after he got hit in the teeth with an elbow, accidentally. Dawkins, one bounce dribble, on the way with a 20-foot jumper, score it. Worthy made a run at him, but he just faked it and then easily put it up for 2. Lakers lead by 10. 6:36 to play here in the third. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lamb. Country back into Perk with 7 on the 24. Perkins double team. Gives down the middle of Haley. Makes a nice move. Puts it up into the foul on Minute Bowl, who appeared to make a pretty doggone good block. What I was worried about is one of those skinny kneecaps cutting Haley.
You think you were worried about it? Jack Haley was as well, but he made a nice catch of the pass, and he attacks Minute Bowl. Minute gets called for the foul. As I didn't think it was a foul with the naked eye. Didn't think it was a foul with the replay.
2 shots coming to Haley. And Mullen is very, very fond of him and says he's a wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah, and he's got a great sense of humor. Wow. He is so funny.
At halftime, Boston trails Atlanta 67. Back door, gets the pass. Backing in. Jack Haley brings it to Perkins. Baseline to Worthy. Dribble drive underneath. He sees Bull. Puts it up. Bull blocked it. Rebound Haley. Bull blocks it. Rebound Haley. Nobody blocked it and he missed it. The rebound to Gideon. 2 block shots by Minute. I got him with 4 in the game. Here's a dribble drive by Hawkins down the middle. He throws up an 8-footer going to his left.
Might have been his toughest shot of the night, and he gets it to drop, and he's just waiting to explode as Minute Bowl again doing what he does best.
Front, getting it is Hawkins. Comes underneath, shoots and misses. The rebound is off to Sedale Street. There goes Scott. Street hadn't got a passing lane yet. He's going to go the distance, and he blows it. The rebound is off to Minute. Minute gives the ball to Dawkins. 4 on 2. Dawkins gives the ball to Hawkins. Hawkins puts it up and misses. Foul on the play by Perkins, his 3rd.
Oh, Sedale mad at himself. He did the right thing. Johnny Dawkins never committed defensively.
Here comes the next one to Hersey. Hey, they're cutting into the Laker lead pretty good. Makes one, the other one goes halfway down. I thought it was going to land on Broad Street. It was in so far. Previous play, and he luckily got it to Worthy. Same play that killed the Lakers late in the game at Miami. They finally got it back. Scott drops the ball. Turnover Byron. It's picked up by Oliver. Oliver had a great substitution period in the first half. Out to Dawkins. They are within 8. Lob underneath to Gilliam. He's got it. He scores easily. He got away from Jack Haley. Scott tried to help out and couldn't. Now the Laker lead is only 6. The ball to A.C. Green, who just came on. To Worthy. To Sedale. Over to Scott. He fires for 2. Nice shot by Byron.
Oh, Sedale got away with the travel, and Byron really knocked it down.
Sedale did the bunny hop in the peep patch and did get away with it. 2:49 to play in the Lakers by 8. That's 8 points for Byron. It comes on his 2nd shot since the first quarter. They double team on Dawkins. Now they go at him with just Sedale. Over the shoulder passes to Gilliam. Out in front to Oliver. Oliver, a second-year player in the league, to Dawkins. That shot looks good. It is good for 2. Johnny Dawkins, we were right in line with it. He's made 2 baskets in this quarter, running his point total to 11.
Well, the Lakers started this quarter 6 out of 8, but since Bull has entered the game, they are 1 out of 8.
Street does. He passed it up, shoots with 1 second left. No good. The 24 expired. Bad play by the Lakers. No communication.
Well, again, when you have the ball out front like they had it, you've got to peek at the 24-second clock.
Ball into Armand Gilliam. Gilliam holds it up against Haley. Gilliam bounces out in front to Anderson, who gives to Dawkins. The swing is over here to the right side to Oliver. His 20-footer is good. Oliver for 2, standing on the 3-point line. 67 to 63, and Oliver is 4 for 4. I don't see how they can keep that guy out of the game very long. However, their 2 great guards, Dawkins and Hawkins, usually fill the bill most adequately. Street with the ball. Street yo-yoing up and down, 1.5 minutes to play in the period. 10 on the 24. The ball to Jack Haley. He's against Bull. Better think about it before you shoot it. He puts it in. Let's see if they count it. It appeared to me that they called a foul out in front. Yeah, they did on Dawkins.
That he even tried that kind of a shot on Minute.
He didn't know Minute was there, I don't think. Free throw is good. He's got 8 points and 10 rebounds.
He's played very well. We've said it before. We'll say it again.
Sure has. That was a clutch 3-point play. 70 to 63. A new bouncing baby in 3-4 months. Their first child. Now the ball given off to Anderson. Stolen by Street to Worthy. Worthy dribble drive. He'll go the distance. He's got to go. Slam dunk. That's what I meant in the first half.
Yeah.
Go to the basket, James.
That's what James does best right there, boy. Explode to the hole.
5 straight points for the Lakers in a matter of 31 seconds, and it's 72 to 63. The Lakers. 54 seconds left in the third. Minute's confused. Steal by Street. I know you think, ladies and gentlemen, we're nuts, but you just can't say. In fact, we don't say enough about this kid. He's doing things that some of the premier guards in the league, at least they're reputed to be premier guards, have never done. This guy is good in all facets of the game. Particularly, he's an intelligent player. The ball to Haley. Don't try it again, Jack. He did.
Why not?
Made it. He got it over Bowl and scored. He knew he was there that time. That's a heck of a shot at the Laker bench.
Everybody on the Laker bench jumped up.
I almost jumped out of my shoes when I saw him even thinking about it. 74-63, the Lakers lead it. 14 seconds left in the third. Boy, this has been a nice run by the Lakers, 7-0. Dribble drive, Dawkins, all tied up, stolen.
Jump ball,
free. Folks,
that's amazing. Honest to goodness, that's amazing.
I said to Jerry West today on the phone, Jerry, did you know he was this good? He said, Chick, he didn't know he was this good.
That's
all he needed was
a
a chance.
That's a very good answer.
Darn right it is. Ball in the air, tip, controlled by Oliver. He gets it off at the buzzer. Shot no good. The rebound is off. They get up another shot. Nice score by Anderson. That was a good play. 1 and 4, 10 seconds left. Worthy from backcourt. That's 3 if it goes. It didn't go. All right. The Lakers build up the lead to 12 points at 6:52. And now they lead 74-65 on Jack Haley's Heroics on the Lakers Basketball Network. And they missed their next 7 shots. Any part of it. Terry Teagle with the ball against Hawkins. Teagle backing him in with 4 on the clock. Turn shoot. 20-footer. Good. Terry Teagle. 76-65. 11 and a half left to play in the ball game. Played 10 minutes in the ball game. Here's the ball in low, and it goes off to Armand Gilliam. Armand Gilliam cross-courts it over here to Payne. Now the ball with 2 on the clock, brought back to Payne. His jump shot, he hits a 2-pointer.
Well, that was good defense by the Lakers, and then at the buzzer, Payne knocks down a 2-pointer.
Tony terminates the dribble, and now they can move in on him defensively. The ball to Haley. Haley dribble drive. He tries Bowl. He puts it up, and there's a foul on the play.
Personal foul is
That's a good play by Jack. The lane was there, and Manute doesn't have lateral quickness, so he thinks he can take him off the dribble, which he did a good job of, and then he attacks the rim and gets some contact. That's the way you attack Manute Bol.
I'll tell you, the Lakers got to be thrilled to death over this performance by Haley. Unbelievably good player. His dad, back in 1959, was a United States surfboard champ. And his sister is a press secretary to Barbara Bush, the president's wife. Yeah.
Jack is 3 for 4 from the free throw line with 1 more coming. Now he's 3 for 5.
All right, the rebound is to Gilliam. The Lakers have a 10-point lead. Shoulder. 77-67. 10-12 left to play. Smith with the ball. The Lakers looking for their 3rd win in 4 road games. Tony dribble drive. Tony all the way. That's penetration. Nice play. And he didn't fool around with the left hand like he did in the first half.
Well, actually, he did score that with the left, but he's the best guard the Lakers have at taking it right to the basket.
All right, the Lakers lead by 12. That ties the biggest lead. The last time they led by 12 was 64-52. Payne loses the ball. It's a free ball on the floor. Diving on his Campbell. He gives to Tony. Tony Smith to Teagle. Alley-oop underneath. No. Tipped up under there by Scott. No. The rebound is off to Gilliam. Scott's on his wallet. Out of the backcourt with the ball is Oliver. They take it over to Williams. Dribble drive. Nice move underneath. Missed the shot. Rebound is to Gilliam. Gilliam underneath. Left-hand shot. No good. Gilliam gets it back. Throws it up and in. Haley got away with a foul on the first shot. 79-69.
The Lakers, again, very, very bad at getting that second and third effort on the defensive rebound.
Well, that's where her ring is. Under the chair. 79-69. And the Los Angeles Lakers by 10. It'll be close before it's over. Here's the dribble drive. Hawkins is really due, and he finally goes the distance and scores. He's had a very bad shooting night. 79-71. He brings his club to within 8. The ball brought over to the right side to Hawkins. He can get him in bunches. He just got 1 on a dribble drive. He's 3 for 14. He's down the middle again. He throws it up. He's going to get bailed out and shoot 2. He was falling down. The foul is on the Lakers.
Personal fouls on
Tony Smith gets it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to give him a little bit more rest, but you want to make sure you control this game for the next 4 minutes.
They can against Perkins. Perkins avoiding that 3rd foul. The ball bounced in low. They turn. They shoot it. Look out if it goes. It goes. No foul in the play. Nice play by Jason Williams, the St. John's product. 81-75. 7:22 to play. Mike Dunleavy along the sideline shouting words of encouragement here in the 4th quarter to his club. On the simulcast, we got Smith with it. Smith wants to drive on Oliver and can't. Go to the right side, corner of the key, the elbow. Nice shot from 15 feet. That's the way to get good shots.
He did an excellent job of pulling up, too, because the big defender was right there.
83-75. The Lakers are up by 8 in the fourth quarter. Just under 7 minutes to play. Ball goes over to Jason Williams on the drive on Perkins again. Shoots over him again. Scores again. Perkins didn't get a hand up that time. So Williams knocks him home. Williams isn't exactly setting the league on fire. He's averaging 5 points a game off of the bench. And the Laker lead is only 6. It goes into Perkins. The crowd chanting defense. Double team on Perk. He throws it cross court to Smith. Fakes. Loses Anderson. 16-footer. Nice shot by Tony Smith. Back-to-back jumpers. But he was within his range.
That's the key. You make sure you make up the distance. You don't just shoot the ball because you're open. If you're out of your range, he was so open he could take that dribble to make up the distance. And he did an excellent job of getting rid of Ron Anderson, pulling up. Nice jump shot on the Lakers Basketball Network.
High dribble drive. Hawkins to the free throw line. Double team. Holds it up. Brings it out in front to Dawkins. Dawkins drives the lane. In the air. Throws up a prayer. And it goes in. He just flicked it up in the air. Little alley-oop.
Little running jump hook type shot. And like you said, went right through the bottom.
Aiden Taylor. And here is Smith with the ball. Smith yo-yoing. Brings it over to Teagle. Teagle looks into AC. AC working on Williams. AC backing in. Down the middle. Throws up an 8-footer on the way. He got a lucky bounce and it fell in. It hit the heel. Went up about 18 inches. It came down through the webbing. 87-79. What a big play that is in this game. 4:20 to play. One like that in on you. The ball to Gilliam. It happens to everybody. Gilliam comes underneath. Shoots a 5-foot jumper. That won't go down. Another rebound for Byron. 3 in a row at the defensive end.
That's what it's all about. Team basketball. Let the big guys box out. Let the guards come in and field.
The way he's leaping, I think he could jump right over Manute right now. 87-79. 4 minutes to play. The Lakers lead it. Low-scoring game again. Smith with it. Comes in low. Stop. Turn. 15-footer. He's hit 4 in a row.
They need a timeout.
All in the last quarter.
Yeah, he's calling it.
And it's 89-79. Let's see if he called it 20 or the real thing.
The real thing.
The real thing. Lakers by 10 with 3:48 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network. Worthy 14, Haley 11, Teagle and 3, 10 each, AC 9, 8 each for Scott and Smith. That's the best balance they've had this year. 89-81. Ball in low to Perkins. Dribble, foul on the dribble, and Gilliam will be charged with the foul, and going to the line will be Perkins.
Personal fouls on Armin Gilliam.
What have cost me, etc. He and Mitch Kupchak are meeting almost hourly, trying to get something thought out that would prove to be beneficial to the Lakers. And they could still be a fine club this year, but never as great as they would be with Magic. The last Sixer field goal was 4 minutes ago. They've gone 4 minutes without a field goal. Hawkins down the middle. They knock it loose. They pick it up and throw it up. It's no good. Rebound is off to Treat, who knocked that ball loose from Hawkins as he went down the lane. You know, Hubie Brown used to keep track of the times the guy hits the ball, not necessarily steal.
That's right. That's called defensive touches.
And it changes a lot of the field goal percentages.
Yeah.
81-91, 2 minutes to play. Dribble drive and a pass underneath to Williams, who makes a reverse layup. Nice play by Hawkins. You can't score yourself. He says, I'll give it up. 91-83. And coming out of the backcourt is 3. Sedale and the Lakers should have this ball game pretty well wrapped up. They won't put it away quite yet.
Basket here will.
Yeah, basket here certainly would. Here's a bounce pass over to AC. 10 on the clock. Taking a lot of time off the clock as they should. Ball into Perkins. 7 on the 24. Perkins with 5. Turn. 16-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is off, and here comes Dawkins. It's a 3-on-2 break. Bounce to the right side to Hawkins. He was fouled by Threet in the act of shooting. Threet got a piece of the ball, but he also got the arm. Hard-hearted Stu doesn't feel sorry for anybody. He missed them both, and the ball is knocked away in the rebound by Williams.
No, I must say, I am hard-hearted in that sense.
91-83 is the score. Waiting for Perkins to bring it in. Pass knocked out of bounds by Hawkins. Lakers aren't very good at inbounding the ball.
At all.
Okay.
I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah, I'll say it's a fact.
That's just a fact.
It's been proved for about 15 years.
They were much better when they had Michael Cooper pulling the trigger.
Yes, that's very true.
See, the guy taking the ball out has to be a good passer, and he can't be afraid to make the play. And if you hesitate, you're in trouble.
All right, Perkins got it. Throws a bad pass. I thought you said it had to be a good passer. Now here is a block shot. Perkins fouled Percy Hawkins. Hawkins will go to the line.
Perkins is fourth.
Well, we talked about them throwing the ball inbounds, and what happens?
They're just
They
terrible.
just throw the ball away. Percy Hawkins comes up with it, fakes Worthy. Perkins comes over and makes sure he can't score the field goal, and really crushes him and says, "You missed 2. See if you can make 2 this
I
time."
thought they might call a flagrant foul, give him 2 plus the ball, but they didn't. Now, you say, well, is it Dunleavy? No, it's not Dunleavy. It's been going on. It happened all through Riley's career. Cooper was the only guy that could execute. You can't throw the ball in soft like Burr just did.
You really have to be a quick decision maker. You have to pull the trigger at the right time.
You got to set some picks, and you got to send somebody to meet the ball. Free throws. Both good. And it's 91-85. They steal the inbound pass again. So you thought we were kidding, huh? 2-pointer by Dawkins. Good. 91-87. The Lakers are in trouble. Worthy with it. Give the ball to Scott. The Lakers are up by 4. I said I wasn't going to put it away yet, thank God. Here's the ball to Perkins. 1:08 to play. Perkins pass. Knocked loose into the backcourt. It's free. Legal tender back there for Byron.
Doesn't reset.
The ball, of course not. Baseline to Worthy. 16-footer by James. Oh, what a shot. With 4 in the 24, Worthy hit a 16-foot jumper. 93-87. Here comes Hawkins underneath. Puts it in. He's fouled. That's 5 fouls on Perkins. Listen to this crowd. Hawkins makes the basket, and he has had a long night. It's his 16th point. He's 4 for 15 shooting. Now, 5 seconds, 50 left. 4-point ball game going on 3. And the Lakers are going to have to inbound again. You say, why don't they take a timeout and get it at midcourt?
Well, then they can't run with the ball.
No, and not only that, the other guy would be 47 feet closer. All right, waiting for Green to try to get it in. He can't do it. Timeout. Green and Williams going at it. The referee is down, pulling Williams with him. Williams wants a part of AC. Now the assistant coach, Freddie Carter, comes down and gets the St. John product, Williams.
Well, let me tell you something. If they see it the way I see it, Williams should get a technical foul. The Lakers should be the recipient of a free throw in possession. AC did nothing to start that or anything, so there's only one combatant in there. He should get a technical. The Lakers should get free throws.
That's 2 nights in a row that AC's been in a little shoving match. The referees are talking it over. I'm not sure that any one of the 3 saw it. We'll be back, and we'll see it on TV and talk to you on radio about it in a second on the Lakers Basketball Network. Stu, take a look at that little altercation. It resulted in a double technical.
Well, actually, it was AC and Williams getting into it, and the AC really ends up just trying to hug him, I think, to make up. And Williams is the guy that went off. I cannot believe it's a double technical. I mean, I try to be as partial as I can be. I think Williams, if there's going to be a technical, it should have been Williams and Williams only.
But also, they have kicked both players out of the game. Both have been ejected. I don't think AC Green has ever been kicked out of a game before in his 7 years.
The 76ers, Bowl Jackson.
Now, Bowl is coming in. The score is 93-90. The Lakers will try to inbound it from midcourt, and they're going to use Jack Haley. And he's had a tremendous game. But no Laker on this team has proved that he's good at inbounding. Here comes Street to meet the ball. That's what you got to do, and Haley got it to him.
And now they need a basket.
46 seconds left to play. With the ball, Sedale Street. Street yo-yoing up and down, takes the ball to Byron Scott. He shoots a 20-footer in a hurry. It's no good. Rebound is off, and here we go with Dawkins. 3-point ball game. They call timeout. They lost about 5 seconds by not calling timeout immediately.
Well, the other
93-90.
thing, Byron came off the screen, took a very hurried shot, didn't run a lot off the 24. Hope that you could inbound the ball and hope they would have to foul you, which they probably will have to do.
Don't give him a 3-point shot. Hawkins is very good at a 3. He's out of that country. Comes in
off his knees. Sedale Street
steals the ball. Sedale Street. He's got to give credit for the steal on the play. Barkley made a dribble drive and won it. Beat the Lakers. They split last year.
And then he did an excellent job of playing defense because the Lakers still had like 5 to 7 seconds left in the game.
Take a chance if the Lakers miss the free throws. 28 seconds left. Here comes Perkins to receive the ball. He's against Gilliam out in front of Street. They're not fouling.
That's interesting.
That's stupid.
That's interesting.
Street with the ball. What are they looking for?
There's only less than 3 second difference in the clock.
10 on the 24. 9. They're not fouling. I'd be doggone. If the Lakers score here, it's all over. Reid's not going to score. It brings a bad pass out of bounds.
Clock expired, though.
The game's over. The game's over.
It can't be, though, because there was a difference of about 3 seconds between the 24 and the game.
I think they'll put 3 or 4 on. How could that mistake happen on the clocks? He averaged 3 assists in the L.A. Summer League. Now, the pass can go either front or back court. It goes in the back. The clock is moving. 2:08 left. There's a three-point shot. No good. Game's over, I think.
Foul.
Did he call a foul?
Called a foul on Sedale.
2 shots. 2 shots. The clock, the game's over. They can't lose. The Lakers can't lose.
I don't know.
It's all over. That was simultaneous. I would say they'd have to put 1 second back in the clock. But they're not going to. The game's over.
The Lakers hope not.
The game's over. He misses the free throw.
Yeah, they're just worried about the final score now.
I'll tell you, the guys in Vegas may be rubbing their hands. I don't know what the spread was in this thing, but it's 93-91 final. 93-91. The Lakers win it. This game came to you from Philadelphia. Los Angeles Laker basketball brought to you by Miller Genuine Red. Get out of the old, into the cold. Buy a Foot Locker.